are facts now banned at your child's school? 12-year-old Liam Morrison was not allowed to wear a T-shirt that actually told a scientific truth. He sued in the name of free speech, and now a judge has just ruled in the case. Liam and his attorney are here next. 12-year-old Liam Morrison says he was pulled out of class back in March for wearing this shirt. It says there are only two genders. Now, when the school told him to take it off or leave, he had his dad pick him up. Well, since the issue was with the two genders phrase, Liam tried a different shirt. There are censored genders. Almost immediately, he was told to take that one off, too. In an email, the superintendent blamed all of this on a dress code violation, writing that the content of Liam's shirt targeted students of a protected class, namely in the area of gender identity. Well, Liam is now suing his school for violating his First Amendment right, but just last week, a judge denied his request for a TRO, temporary restraining order, which means the school can still block him from wearing the shirt. Liam joins me now, along with his attorney, Logan Spena of the Alliance Defending Freedom. Liam, you're 12 years old. I was asking my producer whether it was past your bedtime, but I know school's out. But why is this so important for you to wear these shirts?
It's important for me because it's important for people to be able to know their rights and to be able to express them.
Well, one thing that I was wondering here, and this will have to go to your attorney, that the students really don't have an absolute free speech right. We know that from the court cases on this. They have limited rights as students at school. So how are you going to overcome that, even putting aside the dispute with the language on the shirt? Logan.
Well, it's not an absolute right. The Supreme Court has been clear since 1969 that students do not shed their constitutional rights when they enter the schoolhouse gate. And going back to 1943, the Supreme Court affirmed the right to differ on things that touch the heart of the existing order. And that's what Liam really wants to do. He wants to respond to the speech that's already going on in the school about issues relating to gender. The school promotes pride events and the like. Liam has the right to speak on that issue as well, and we look forward to continuing to represent his rights in court.
Liam, what's the reaction among your classmates to what you were trying to do with this T-shirt deal?
Among all of my classmates, everyone was actually extremely supportive of my decision, and they all thought that what I'm doing was right, considering what had happened.
Are people afraid to speak out, Liam? They're afraid to support you publicly?
I guess since some things like this don't often happen that much, then I guess some people do definitely need someone to give them a bit of a push or someone to act as a leader.
Now, Logan, this Judge Talwani is an Obama appointee. Even he concedes that Liam's speech is being restricted, saying that although LM's speech as to the specific message displayed on the shirt has been restricted while at school, LM has been and remains free to convey his message elsewhere. So, Logan, he can speak elsewhere, so that makes it okay, I guess, to limit his First Amendment rights, given the definition of who is being targeted here.
Yeah, I mean, the government likes to make that claim, but it just isn't right. It's not true that just because you can speak in one area, the government can make you be silent in another one. In this instance, the school has the burden of justifying some kind of restriction on Liam's speech. He respectfully expressed his view in a non-disruptive manner. And unfortunately, the court believed that simply because some people would view his speech as offensive, that the school could simply protect other students from hearing speech that may be offensive to them. But that's anathema to what the Supreme Court has said, and that undifferentiated fear or apprehension that always comes along with the expression of an unpopular opinion is not a sufficient basis for restricting speech. So Liam's rights here are well-founded.
And I'm sure Liam probably finds other things offensive, and no one really cares that he thinks they're offensive. So, maybe Christian kids feel targeted in some ways as well. Liam, Logan, thank you very much. We'll be following the case.